Food waste is a major issue on our planet. An estimated 31% of food grown, produced, and transported in the United States is wasted annually. It is crazy how much food waste I've seen throughout my 4 years at college. This issue is occurring because many college students who live off campus at Miami University are buying perishable foods that commonly go bad before they have a chance to use it. Miami students may not be very concerned about how their food waste is affecting the planet, but they'd be very interested to know American consumers spend roughly $1,300 per year on food that ends up being wasted. Landfills are filling up while our wallets are emptying. To help myself and others reduce their contribution to food waste, I asked, what strategies can help students at Miami University that live off campus who don't know very much about cooking, buying, and storing food effectively limit their food waste? To answer this question, I put my thinking cap on and began doing some secondary research using journal articles and case studies. Here are some key insights I found from those sources. Data has shown 18 to 24-year-old adults are one of the largest groups producing the most food waste, making Miami University students great candidates for my fight to reduce food waste. In trying to determine why food waste is so common for this age group, I discovered a fact stating that poor meal planning, a lack of knowledge on how to store leftovers, and a lack of fridge space are all accelerating this problem. Articles have found that students living off campus were more likely to express personal awareness for financial consequences of food waste. This makes me confident that college students will utilize any solution I produce because they're aware of the effects food waste is having on their bank accounts. The information collected from my secondary research helped me direct my primary research methods. I started by interviewing students and discovered a few informative patterns. Participants who enjoy cooking but aren't avid cooks are wasting the most food. Those who love cooking use up all their groceries, and the ones just ordering in takeout, they're not buying perishable foods. All of my interviewees said they go grocery shopping once at the beginning of the week. This is important to note because that means they're buying perishable foods with the hope that they'll last all the way until the following Sunday. The most important piece of data from my interviews was they all agreed between buying, cooking, and storing food effectively that storing food was the most important category to focus on. With my interview insights in mind, I began curating a survey to get a wide range of responses from the Miami University student body. This data was very insightful toward directing my design outcome for this project. 66% of participants said their perishable foods go bad sometimes or often, indicating a majority of the time they're throwing away their food. When asked why they think their perishable foods are going bad, the number one response was that they get busy during the week and run out of time to use it. Of all the different types of perishable foods, fruits and vegetables are spoiling much more often than any other type of food. My solution must tailor to these specific food categories. Knowing my interviewees decided improving food storage was the most important change, I asked at the end of the survey how familiar participants are with the recommended ways to store perishable foods so they last longer. Outstandingly, 82% were not familiar or felt they could learn more about proper storage methods. My research identified the primary causes of food waste for off-campus students at Miami University was a lack of time and a lack of knowledge. To educate them on how to combat this problem, I designed a resource that would not require a lot of time and effort to use, but can educate them on how to make sure their groceries don't end up in the trash. I determined the most effective resource is an educational and engaging social media account connected to a website database. The platform is called Fight Food Waste. The Fight Food Waste brand includes aesthetically pleasing visuals, such as vibrant colors, crisp images, and playful design elements. While waste is the main subject, I chose a brighter color palette to represent the rich, healthy colors of fresh, perishable foods. To match the vibrant visual aesthetic, the spoken and written language will use a humorous tone created by using funny verbiage and with bubbly energy. As the face of the brand, I will achieve relatability because as the creator, I am a college student myself looking to reduce my household food waste. FFW focuses on supplying 3 main types of tips and tricks: storing food effectively to solve Miami students' main food waste issue, faster cooking methods to help them prepare their properly stored foods quicker with their busy academic schedules, and lastly, teaching them how to revive food that seems to have gone bad but can actually be saved and eaten. The perfect social media platform to utilize is TikTok, because it is already commonly used for cooking and nutrition tips and tricks. The Fight Food Waste TikTok account will post videos covering each of the 3 main topics. They'll be released once daily at the best times to receive the most engagement from viewers, and posted in a rotating schedule. Here is an example TikTok video to help you understand the film style.
Are you tired of your berries going bad? I am. Well, here's the solution for you. First,
Rinse those bad boys off in some hot water. Now, dry those bad boys off as well as you can. Make sure they're really dry.
next, grab your paper towel.
And stuff it in that container. Now, just pop them back in the container and you're all set to go. In the bio of the TikTok account is a link to a supplementary Fight Food Waste website. The main page is the resource page. It contains a variety of image widgets introducing the food waste topics covered on the TikTok account. When a user clicks on a widget, it expands and plays the related TikTok video with an instructional description. The ultimate goal of the Fight Food Waste website is to provide this same useful information to reduce food waste to those who aren't on social media. To maximize user experience when using the FFW website, I had participants walk through the interface to identify any areas of improvement. The first suggestion was to insert a call to action that instructs users on the website to scroll down past the introductory paragraph. The second was to add a button on the image widgets so people know they can be clicked to view the full TikTok video. Both of these changes were made to bring FFW to its full glory. The fight starts now. With these simple tips and tricks, you can reduce your contribution to food waste. Act now so more of your food can end up on your plate and less gets thrown in the trash.